Hello and welcome to FinextraTV. I'm Alex Lippic and you join us at the Communify Fincentric Experience. And I'm very pleased indeed to be joined by Conor Coughlin of Fintech Solutions here in the studio today. Conor, pleasure to have you here.
It's great to be here.
I'm going to start by setting the scene, if that's all right. What frictions are you currently seeing that exist within the investor experience? Let's start there.
So, when you think about the traditional advisor, a human-based approach, investing in general, you probably still think about a lot of paper, phone calls, human interactions. And while there's been a proliferation of fintech investing apps, of which Apex supports the majority over the last decade or so, the reality is it's custody and clearing in the back end that is often slowing down that customer experience. That you talk to an advisor or a broker, or you download an app and you want to go just buy a security, and it should feel as easy as buying anything else digitally, going to Amazon, for example. But it's often the custodian that's requiring paper, that has outdated technology, and is really holding back a lot of, call it the front office firms who own and control those customer relationships. And so when you think about the friction that exists, it's all about how do we, at Apex we talk about the inchworm. The inchworm will slink forward and then need to drag the back end along. And Apex has really been working for the better part of a decade now to drag the back end of the industry forward so that we can see the front end take another launch forward. And that's why we're really excited to be here today, because we need the data platform to power that.
Really fascinating insight. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for sharing that. Speaking of investment clearing, how much of an obstacle can that be if it's not managed properly, do you think?
Well, obstacle, a little bit as I just spoke about, it can just be clunky, right? Sure. If you're not connecting the pieces all the way through from end to end. It's amazing if you can do something on the front end, but if it can't speak to the market, if it can't speak to the banks, if it can't custody your assets in a seamless digital way, you're gonna have a lot of obstacles to being able to do what you want, when you want, how you want. More broadly though, when you think about complications, custody is important. It's a piece of it no one really ever thinks about, but we're the ones safekeeping your family's assets, your well-being, your future, your legacy in many ways. And so it's important to get it right. You can't have a move fast and break things mindset as much as the world wants you to. They want you to so that you can bring new products to market faster. But when push comes to shove, the client's always very thankful when you're there doing the right thing, the right way, and you're kind of a safe haven to keep their name trusted out in the world.
So it's about not rushing, still trying to keep ahead of the game, but making sure you do it at the right pace. Is there much of a gap, do you think, in education in regards to clearing and asset custody? Let's just talk about that for a second. Do you think there's much of a gap there?
Definitely. I mean, hugely so is really what I should say. No one knows what it is, right? It was actually interesting when FTX blew up. Even though cryptocurrencies are largely unregulated, unregistered, Apex Fintech Solutions used to have a cryptocurrency business. And all of our clients came to us and said, where are the assets? And it was a really cool moment for me, not only because for the first time in my life, my friends cared about what I did working for a custodian, but also because we were able to walk our clients through, no, the assets are right here, they're safe, this is how we set it up. And they really dug into what it is that we do and saw that we had set up the crypto business in the same way we would set up a traditional securities custodian. And they saw the power of how we do that and the importance of it in making sure that nobody, not us, not anyone else, could do anything to hurt their assets. And that's really important at the end of the day. And it, for the first time, I think gave a lot of people that even interact with us on a regular basis, real insight into the service that we provide for them.
Speaking of insights, you've given me a real insight into it and an education. So thank you for that. Really interesting. I could probably talk to you all day, to be honest, Conor, but we haven't got time. But thank you so much for joining us in the studio. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks again for having me.
Thank you. It's a pleasure.